What's happening, guys? This is Hyper Paradox, and welcome back to Let's Play Beyond Good and Evil. In the last episode, we wrapped up our report in the slaughterhouse, so I think it's time to head over to Iris and see what they have to share. Now, there is a major spoiler that is coming, so listen carefully.
Ah, Jade, Double H, perfect timing. We've been waiting for you. There's someone here that would very much like to meet you. Governor, please allow me to introduce you to our...
Yes, we already know each other, through email.
Your help has been a great service to us, Governor.
Without those codes, we wouldn't have been able to do anything.
I am overjoyed to finally be able to meet you face to face, Jade. Your reports have had a large impact on the population. Just a little more effort, and I'm sure we'll be able to count on the support of all Hylians to rid our planet of the Alpha sections and the DOMs. Here, this will be useful in continuing your fight.
Thank you. This will help us find those that have disappeared, if it isn't already too late.
Good work!
And with that, we have a star key, which is the third and final type of access key that we can get in the game.
The Chief, he's alive! It's incredible!
Your chief? Had he disappeared?
Taken by the Alpha sections. We haven't heard anything from him for weeks.
Wild boar calling Iris! Wild boar calling Iris!
Hey, that's my uncle! Paige!
Your uncle? Our chief?
He communicates with you by radio?
Security measure. Until now, nobody knew his real identity.
Paige! Is that you?
He can't hear you, Jade. Quiet, everyone. He'll call back. Don't make a sound.
Wild boar calling Iris! I don't have much time. They're everywhere. They've taken me to the moon. Here are my instructions. Get this message to Jade, your new reporter. Read the M-disc that I gave you and find the ship. Read the M-disc and find the... They're coming! Ah!
He gave you an M-disc?
Just before they kidnapped him.
Listen, Jade. This ship is essential. It's the missing element from our plan. If you find it, we have a chance to succeed. Paige is being held prisoner on the moon, probably with the other victims. You have to go there. Nino has a plan. Here's what we'll do.
They use a long-range transmitter to broadcast their propaganda from the moon. We can strike them where it hurts by broadcasting your reports on their own screens using this long-range transmitter.
That's an excellent plan. You find Paige's ship. You go to the moon. You wrap up your report. You take control of the transmitter. You broadcast the report. The population rises up.
And that's the end of the Alpha sections.
What does Carlson and Peters think?
They say that it would be suicide. But I say, when the going gets tough.
Holy buckets. That was quite a discovery. Paige, our uncle and legal guardian, is in fact the chief of the Hylian section of the Iris network. And also, we got 11 pearls. Very nice. And I guess that's why he didn't want us to get involved, because he only wanted to protect us. Double H, can you please move out of the way? You're interrupting a very fine moment here. Alright. Let us head out of here. Well,
I already saw a star switch, east to district, behind the fountain.
actually that's not quite true. There is one more thing we have to take care of.
The Iris Network terrorists have been spreading slander against the Alpha sections. The so-called photographic evidence that have been appearing in their underground newsletter are nothing more than elaborate fakes.
And their ignorance continues to stupefy me. Also, you might remember in the last video that Francis had challenged us, saying that he had another pearl on his hands. However, as you can see, I already beat him off screen and got pearl number 45. It's really not that difficult, it's just your standard best 2 out of 3. But let's head over to this M-Disk reader first. Now, we're going to go ahead and save our game. Or are we? At the bottom of the screen, you'll notice that there is some green text. It is an internet code. It is something called an internet code with a series of characters. This internet code is actually used to obtain the 13th M-Disk. And you get this M-Disk by going to a website online known as the Darkroom. You input that internet code into the website and it will give you 4 characters that create a code which you input here. Now I already did it off screen, so I already know what my code is. And this internet code changes with every file that you start, depending on what file you have. So you will never get the same internet code twice. So this is my code. And when you open the container, it is the 13th M-Disk. Hopefully this will clear any suspicion, any questions that you guys might have had referring to the M-Disk. But the M-Disk, the stuff that's on the M-Disk 13, it's a copy of the disc game that you play with Francis. Now, our next stop is actually going to be Ming Su's, because I believe he has yet another issue of Iris on an M-Disk. So let us say the haiku once again, and this is actually the last time we will be going into Ming Su's shop. So, it's been really swell, bud. I actually do kind of like you. You're always cool, always polite to your customers, everything that a business should be. Anyway, let's take a look at issue 514 from Iris.
Iris 514. The people of Hill is kidnapped by the Alpha sections. A report from our special correspondent, Shawnee. We now know even more about the extensive kidnappings that have been striking the Hillian population. The victims are sent through the old slaughterhouses under the supervision of the Alpha sections. Once there, they are sealed into Dom sarcophaguses, then shipped to the moon. The Alpha sections and the Doms are annihilating the population of Hillis.
Now, why the Hillian words say those photos were elaborate fakes is completely beyond me. I don't know how they could be so ignorant. But anyway, like I said, that's the last time we will be in Ming Su's shop. Now, the next place we want to hit is right here. This is the gate that Double H mentioned earlier, the gate that we can open using our star key. And we are here at the Alpha Section's headquarters. The official headquarters.
Whatever you do, don't let them see you. They will have no pity.
Alright, we have yet, and in case you haven't figured this out yet, we have some more guards that we need to deal with.
Okay.
In the pedestrian
I'll
district.
find a way to join you. Watch your back, Miss Jade.
Oh boy, I am not looking forward to this. Yes, there are guards in every nook and cranny as well as turrets. So, if you get caught, you can probably guess that you're going down. Now, this area is split into 2 sections, and the first section involves you sneaking past guards. Now, you'll want to hide in this corner because he will turn around. And make sure that you can get to this ledge quickly before he actually turns around. Alright. Some more guards here. Okay. Now, how they don't see you is completely beyond me, because it is painfully obvious, at least to me, that there would be someone hiding there. Alright, that's the first section of guards. This is a pretty tough sequence, by the way. Now, this sequence can also be very tricky, because you'll want to wait until he's staring in that direction, and then you'll want to wait until he turns around. Because if you sneak by him when he was facing your direction, he'll turn around and then he'll see you sneaking by. I've seen a lot of playthroughs, and that part does trip some people up. Okay, now, despite, as you probably have guessed, that alpha section that is inside there can see you through the windows, and you get a pretty interesting footage right there of the alpha section's propaganda. Okay, now that we've sidled our way through the ledge, we'll want to take care of this guard. Don't worry, he won't alert anyone else's presence. But yeah, this is where the alpha sections relay their information to one another, and where they're given rundowns and such. Okay, this is the end of the first half of the area. And we are here in the East District now. Way above the East District, I might add. And we have a couple of more pearls right here, which is pretty nice. And there's also an MDisc reader right there if you need it. We'll hit the square switch because this is the exit. Now, I remember when I went through this segment, this kind of gave me a bit of a jump scare, but, you know, this area does look pretty harmless, mostly.
Lost, sweetheart?
Oh dear! We got ambushed by General Keck, no less. Yeah, General Keck, actually, I haven't talked much about him. He is the Supreme Commander of the Alpha Sections. Simple as that. And like the previous chase, you just want to run, run, run. Don't focus on anything else. Man, they are really bringing out the big guns. And also avoid the flames. They'll hurt you as well. Okay, I got a little nicked there. And there's Double H, and how he got on there, I really don't know, but well, I'll let him say it.
Don't break up the team. Carlson and Peters, page 823.
Let them go. They'll lead us to an even larger prize.
So yeah, as Rowan Mithril would say, that was a near thing, and it was indeed. Holy moly. That was quite an experience, and that's easily one of my favorite parts of the game. You're just completely running from the General and all of the other Alpha sections. Wow.
Let's go back to
That's all I can say is wow. Now, there's one more thing that we need to take care of, and it's somewhere over here. Yes, it's right over here. We can jump over this barrier, and we can enter another section of the pedestrian district. We won't be able to dock here, but what we will find is this crate, and we'll want to destroy it because it has a pearl. Pearl number 65, taken back from the Alpha sections. We've taken a lot of pearls back from the Alpha sections, and quite frankly, I'm feeling a little proud, except I've kinda am a little bit disoriented right now. Okay, yes, this is the way. This is the way. Whoa! Rebounded a little bit there. Okay, there's one more place that I need to hit before we go anywhere. Well, actually, no. Well, yeah. We also need to hit the Mamago Garage because they will have something for us that we need yet again. Rastafarian Rhinos for the win. Alright. Hey there, Hal. We actually do need this flight stabilizer. And it's going to need... we're going to need 20 pearls for it, which you will be able to get by the donations of the Hylians and the Alpha section, and the taking them back from the Alpha sections. But yeah, this is a flight stabilizer. However, we're going to need 2 of them. Alright, I think now is a good time to end the video. So, next time on Let's Play Beyond Good and Evil, we are going to try and find the ship that Paige left for us, and hopefully go to the moon to rescue all of the victims. Once again, be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe below. This is Hyper Paradox, signing off.